Hi everyone, and welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Philip. Today is a very special episode because we are reaching the final chapter of our long journey through the book, The Practice of Being at Ease. You don't have to live up to everyone's expectations. The author, Ichiro Kishimi, the brilliant philosopher who co-authored the massive hit, The Courage to be Disliked, has spent this entire book guiding us back to the roots of Adlerian psychology. We have talked a lot about Alfred Adler's famous quote, "It's not what happened to us that causes trouble, but our interpretation of it." As we reach the conclusion of this book, this idea becomes much more vivid and personal. It's no longer just about managing our own emotions. It points directly toward a much bigger, more beautiful theme: our relationships and the true source of happiness. Many people think freedom means doing whatever I want or living without rules. But Kishimi reminds us that true freedom isn't about escaping society or being a loner. It's actually about finding a deep sense of belonging within society while maintaining your own autonomy. In other words, it's the ability to connect with people without twisting yourself into pretzel just to please them. Think about it. Have you ever felt like you had to change your shape, hide your opinions, or act like someone else just to fit in? This balance, staying true to your core while staying connected to others, is the mark of a truly mature sense of ease. It's the difference between being a people pleaser and being a partner. In this final chapter, Kishimi shares a fascinating and very relatable point. Most of our trouble in relationships come from our desperate desire to be special. We want to be noticed, affirmed, and recognized above everyone else. Because of this, we unconsciously start catering to others' expectations. We might even create a more likable or perfect version of ourselves, a character that always says the right thing and never fails. But here is the problem. If you are always playing a role, you slowly forget who you actually are. You might think you are popular, but it's actually the character that's popular, not the real you. Over time, your inner self gets exhausted from the performance. You realize that you are loved for what you do, not for who you are. Kishimi says that true individuality isn't about trying to be different on purpose or standing out with flashy achievements. It's about the inherent irrepressible qualities you already have. Real individuality doesn't need to be proven or defended. It just is. When you stop trying to please everyone and stop trying to act special, you actually become authentic. And authenticity is the most magnetic quality in any relationship. People don't fall in love with perfections. They connect with vulnerabilities and honesty. By being yourself, you give others the permission to do the same. This brings us back to a core Adlerian concept, social interest. A lot of our stress comes from the feeling that we have to produce something or achieve something to have value. We think if I'm not successful, I'm not useful. But Kishimi offers a much more profound perspective. He asks us to look at a sick family member or an elderly parent. They might not be productive in the economic sense, but their existence itself is a massive contribution to the family. Their presence brings people together. It gives others the opportunity to love and to care. The same applies to you. You don't have to be a superhero to matter. By simply being who you are and engaging with the world honestly, you are already contributing to the web of human connection. Your value is not in what you do, but it is in that you are. As we wrap up this series, I want to leave you with this final thought. You are enough, not because of your title, your bank account, or your productivity, but because you are an irreplaceable part of this world. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey through Kishimi's work. I truly hope today's sharing and this entire series has been helpful and brought a little more peace to your life. If you found this episode valuable, please feel free to share it with a friend or a loved one who might need to hear this message today. I wish you all a safe, healthy, and incredibly peaceful week ahead. Take care of yourself, stay authentic, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.